Things I wish I knew as a Black American purchasing a home in South Africa. First of all, I wish I knew it was easier to purchase a home for me personally with my budget and resources in South Africa than it is in America. With that being said, I wish I also knew that you could get your house financed for up to 50% of the cost of your home, including the closing costs. Not all estates are created equal. There are some estates with 2 or 3 grocery stores. There are some estates with no grocery store. And so you want to pay attention to the specific estates.
TikTok. I kid you not, literally every day I wake up, the mountain's nice. It's just so beautiful, but it just keeps getting hotter in Cape Town. Okay, it's like mid-end January, and I don't know where we go from here. I'm sweating 24/7. I guess, at least the view's nice.
Yo, as a Black American living here in South Africa, having a home like this was just a dream in America, coming from me, St. Louis, Illinois. But I was able to retire medically, and now I'm here, what you call living a soft life. You understand? I'm walking through pillars and shit like I'm a Roman emperor. But yeah. For the amount that I'm paying here, it'll cost me like 3 times as much in the States. I get to walk the streets without being harassed in a white neighborhood because my police are Black. And they just want a little bit of cold drink money. And I got
Hello guys, welcome back to this channel, and today's episode we are diving in South Africa. We want to hear how Black Americans are doing in South Africa, those who have decided to settle in South Africa. I have compiled you clips, and the Black Americans in South Africa are really enjoying. I want us to watch the clips, then I'll come back with more commentary.
When I first got here, the way that people treated me changed the way I think about life. Like I told y'all before, I have anxiety that's very, very bad. Actually, I have a crippling anxiety sometimes. So being in a new country, after my dogs just got deported, I'm here with my 2 little kids, and, my partner is back in the States, not able to get here just yet. And I still wanted to explore. I didn't want my fear to keep me in the room because I know that I'll let it happen. And then I'll be depressed that my fear kept me in the room and I let anxiety win. So I said, no, we're not going to do that. I'm going to push through and just go out and see something, even though I'm nervous as hell. So I thought, okay, well, if I do a few things by myself, then I'll feel comfortable doing them with the kids. And then, we can continue to do stuff. So the first day that I was there, after I had already done the stuff to help Kenzo get back to the U.S., I decided to go outside. I was staying in the city center area, and it was very intimidating for me because it was extremely fast-paced, and I am not used to that. I thought it was going to be a little bit slower, but everybody was out. Everybody was having a great time. There was a lot of noise, a lot of people, a lot of cars, a lot of horns. It was a lot. I'm overstimulated by the time I step out of the hotel door, but I'm determined to make a path so that I can take my kids out so they can see something too, because they're just as excited as everyone else. And they're also extremely bummed that Kenzo's not there with them. They have been so sad to the point to where they were crying at night, I just miss Kenzo. I just want to see Kenzo. And I'm like, kids, I know, he's coming back soon. They acting like he got deployed or something. But it was difficult for all of us. So I wanted to cheer them up by taking them somewhere. So first thing, I go out and I'm on Long Street. Soon as I go out, I see the doorman for the hotel and I ask him, like, is this a safe area? Is it okay for me to walk around by myself? He was like, yeah, you'll be fine. There's police or security everywhere. You're good. Like, you can go ahead. And I'm like, okay, I still take that with a grain of salt because I got to keep my eyes open, right? Mind you, it's like 9 o'clock in the morning, so I don't know what the hell I was scared of, but I was terrified. I went outside and I'm walking down the sidewalk. There's lots of people and everything's going good. I get to like one traffic light away from where I was at. And I was shook. Like, I'm still nervous. I'm surveying the area. I'm trying to figure out where I'm at and make sure that nobody's trying to get me. And by the time I reached the second light, I was terrified. I was about to turn around and go back because I was overstimulated. Nobody was doing anything to me. I was just afraid. I just turned around and started walking back towards where my hotel room was. And my the attendant to that hotel was standing there and he like waved at me. He was like, "You good?" He just said like, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm okay." But like, he could tell that I was nervous. And he like, just with our eyes from 2 lights away from each other, he was like, "You're good. Like, go ahead." I was like, that little gesture meant so much to me because it just felt like it's somebody that's kind of looking out for you. You know, I'm out here and it seems like I'm completely by myself. I don't know any of these people. I'm outside by myself. I'm scared as hell just because I'm nervous. And it was one person that was there that I don't know that didn't stand to gain anything from me. And he just let me know like, hey, I'm looking out for you. And it was an older gentleman. He had to be in his like 50s probably. And he just, let me know, like, I'm looking out for you. You can go ahead and explore. Staying along this street, I can see all the way down there. And if something was to happen, maybe he would say something, call somebody, or whatever the case was. And it just gave me a sense of security to know that at least, my dogs, there is one person that's looking out. And honestly, in a bad situation, you cannot put a price on that. I felt so grateful to just be able to explore freely with somebody that I don't even know that said they're kind of looking out for me. And also, this is the same guy that will go up to every Uber and confirm that the Uber was taking me to the right place and that they had the right passenger and I had the right information for them. And he also did the same thing with my Uber Eats orders. Like, he would make sure that it was, who they said they was, and I wasn't just getting too close to random cars. And I truly, truly, truly appreciated that. And it just gave me faith in humanity again. Shortly after that, Kenzo would return to South Africa and the party would really get started. I'm going to tell y'all that in the next video.
I've been traveling for almost 5 months now around the world, and a couple weeks ago I got to my first African country and I felt something that I have never felt at any other country that I've traveled to, and that's a feeling of wanting to stay. I've always been a nomadic kind of person. I love to travel, I love to bounce around, and I've never gone to a new place that I felt like I could make a home there until I got here to South Africa. And I'm going to be dropping a vlog soon, like some TikToks about my time here, but literally, I don't know what it is, but I feel actually genuinely comfortable here in a way that I did not expect to as a foreigner. I mean, I have expected to not feel comfortable anywhere as a traveler. And maybe that's because of my experience in the US and the way that we treat immigrants and the way that we treat people who are traveling. But when I got here, I was like, wow, I actually really want to stay here. And that's the first time that's ever happened to me. And I just wanted to share that with you guys because, I don't know, it shocked me. But it shocked me in a good way, and I'm really happy to be here.
Oh, check this out. Yes. Check this out.
This is crazy.
So our people are here. They're doing their thing. These are all Americans. And y'all guys don't realize, but look at how they living right now. We got their little villas on the beach. They got drinks, we got sodas, we got water, we got juice. They're absolutely enjoying themselves. We got another villa over there. Down there, we got people walking around. And there go all the cushions for the seats here. So it's happening. Yeah.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy that you guys are doing this type of work. That you took it upon yourself with all the naysaying and all the negativity, that you're still doing it, and you're still doing it with a smile on your face. You know, and not worrying about what people are saying. Oh, okay, well, let's go over here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love it. And I just thank you and your wife so much.
Hello and welcome back. As evident in this video, we have witnessed that living in South Africa is actually cool for Black Americans because, you know, the South Africans know about discrimination. South Africa knows about racism because they have suffered the same fate with the apartheid regime. Therefore, the Black Americans and South Africans, they share some similarity in culture, and they also can easily understand each other. And this is very nice to see that Black Americans are choosing to live in South Africa, and it's actually working because, you know, living in Africa, it brings about the reconnection. It brings about the unity that we want to have. We want to have the unity of the Black nation. And this is actually very nice to see that Black Americans are choosing to live in South Africa or in Africa in general. And this is what we have been advocating for, because we want that reconnection, we want that unity, because we may find our opportunity in Western countries, and also we can find reconnection here in Africa. And one of the advantages of living in Africa, we all know that there are no such as discrimination. There are no such like minority groups like in Western countries. Once you come to Africa, you are the majority. Once you come to Africa, there is no such name like Black Americans. Here in Africa, you are just African. And I think it feels so nice, that reconnection, as we have seen in the video. Let me know what you think about today's episode. Until we meet next time, peace, love, and harmony.